football season starts tonight.
The Purdy Greyhounds start the 2022 season with a record of 1-0. Big night for the Bays brothers.
Perfect 10-0 for the first time in school history. And now, Kerry, they begin their second season.
Hey Greyhound fans, welcome to the 2022 highlight video and awards ceremony. We're going to jump right in with a season recap video, followed by some all-district awards, some academic awards, and then finally our team awards. So enjoy the video.
Doesn't matter who we play, doesn't matter where we play, doesn't matter what time, doesn't matter the circumstance we play. All right, that's what it is tonight. Let's get ready to go, have some fun.
Thank you to our wonderful film crew. You guys have done a great job all year. We appreciate that video and we appreciate your hard work. So let's talk about this historic team. This is probably the most fun I've ever had coaching because of the players and because of the locker room. Obviously, we had a special season. Our win-loss record was incredible with 15 wins, but it was really the day-to-day that set this group apart. It was the brotherhood that we felt from coaches to players to film crew to our parents to our community. So thanks again for another super year. We did have a couple records we broke as a team. I'd like to highlight those now. Obviously, most wins as a team in Bernie history. We had the most passing and rushing yards. We also averaged the most points a game per team, 42 points a game. We also held our opponents to 13.4 points a game, which is a Bernie record. We also had 19 interceptions and 25 fumble recoveries. Again, Bernie record since we reopened the school. So really proud of this team on the field and off the field. We've been waiting for this senior class since they were 8th graders. We've been watching these guys play at North, and we're just so happy to end the season with them and for them the way this went for our senior class. So 23s, you'll definitely be missed. We're really excited about the 24s and 25s coming back. We also love our freshman group coming back as well, and feel like we have a lot of great teams coming this in the future for Bernie High as well.
What's up, Hound Nation? This is Coach Hogan. I'm going to talk a little bit about the running backs this year that we had great success. I'm really proud of this group. We had Bodie Brown, second team All-District. Bodie, thank you for coming out for your senior year. A lot of ups and downs in your football career, but I'm glad that you stuck with it and you had a great season. So I appreciate everything you did for this team. We had Adam Hicks, was a first team All-District running back. Great things out of Adam as a sophomore. Battled with some injuries with his hip throughout district, came back and did some really, really good things in the playoffs. Excited to have you back next year. And then TJ DeMint was our first team utility player. TJ obviously played a lot of the district play at receiver, and then because of those injuries came to play running back, and man, you did a phenomenal job. So appreciate your willingness to just plug and play wherever the team needed you, and excited for the future you have. And then I also want to shout out Ivan Perez and Chance Gentry. Thank you guys for toting the mail as well. Excited, Ivan, to have you back next year.
Hey Greyhounds, this is Coach Bro, tight end coach for Bernie High School. What a year, what a historic ride. With great team success, there comes a lot of individual honors, but I want to just take some time to thank the tight ends for their work this season and their contribution to the team. First I have Corey Snelling. Man, tough, unfortunate injury this year, first day of pads, but you know, it's tough to handle an injury the right way, and you certainly have. Keep working on your rehab. Let's have a good spring so you can help us out next year. Chance, kind of similar thing. Another injury, was learning the position and really starting to try to make some strides in it, and then I had an unfortunate knee injury, but again, same thing as Corey, handling that with grace and working hard to recover and get back to the game as soon as you can. Hudson Hendricks, he also got Utility Player of the Year for our district, so just a great all-around player. He's dynamic on defense, able to come in on offense and play 12 personnel for us. He's a very physical blocker, and I don't think I've ever met a more competitive person, so it's a joy to coach you. Great job this year. Houston Hendricks, I don't care what Coach Sawyer said, he got district MVP for his tight end play. Just a great player, very smart. The amount of positions he's played since middle school, I mean, from quarterback to D-end to tight end to safety to linebacker, and able to absorb it all and excel at it all, just says a lot about him. So Air Force is getting a good one. We're excited for you, and thank you for your 4 years here at Bernie High School. Max Migliozzi, another senior for us, big time leader for us. He got second team All-District, so the coaches around the district noticed your play as well. Thank you for coming into Indy all the time with energy, being there out at practice with a positive attitude at all times, running down on special teams, just doing whatever you can to help the team be successful. And lastly, Weston Richter got second team fullback. So again, the coaches around the district realized your play. What a change of scenery from last year to this year for you. So proud of you. It's a tough position to learn, and you did it well, and went from learning the position to having a personnel package named after you, Red Rick. So that's just awesome. Just so proud of you guys. Thank you for everything this year. Let's try to do it next year.
And for the next award, for Jackson Bays, I'm going to share with you his accolades, which are several. The first accolade is he was a 14-4A district offensive MVP. From there, he was also selected to the Padilla All-State Poll first team. He was also selected to the SET elite team. That's from the Texas High School Coaches Association. He was also the VIPE Public School Offensive Player of the Year. I'd also like to share some of Jackson's single season records. He did a tremendous job this year of shattering some records for Bernie High School. The first one is passing yards with 3,575 yards and passing touchdowns 53, which also ranked him second in the state. I was really proud of Jackson with his character, his hard work, his dedication, the way he's a great teammate to these guys. For a sophomore, it's a heavy load to bear to be the quarterback and to have the expectations that he did and the performance he had. I'm just super proud of him and can't wait for him in the future.
This is Coach Wilkinson. I'm here to talk about the offensive line here in Bernie, also known as the Great Wall of Bernie. We had an amazing exceptional year, wonderful group. I can't believe that you're going to be gone. Very, very special. It's just a joy working with y'all every day. We made me laugh. I made each other laugh. But when it came down to it, y'all knew it was time to work. You put in the work, and we had an amazing season, and it started up front with y'all. I want to get into our all-district recognition. First of all, we have Jacob McLaughlin, our center. He, for 2 years in a row, is the alignment of the year for our district. So congratulations, Jacob. The other 4 starters all received first team all-district. That's left tackle Logan Schramm, left guard Riley Mackerel, right guard Carson Williams, and right tackle Sam Waters. And then also 2 guys that rolled in there quite a bit during district and gave us a big lift. Got second team all district. That was Nolan Onifrey and Garrett Portis. I want to congratulate all you guys on a wonderful season, but mostly just thank you for all the effort that you've done, the legacy that you've left, and just allowing for the future to be set of what it takes to be a member of the Great Wall of Bernie. Thank you guys.
Hey Coach Jeremy Shannon here. I coach our wide receivers, and what a crew we had this year. Had a lot of big highlights this year from several players. First of all, we had newcomer of the year that went to Brooks Perez. Congratulations, Brooks, well deserved. As a sophomore, that's a big accomplishment. First team all district went to Braden Bays. Dynamic player, ended up breaking a lot of records this year. I think he ended up with 24 touchdowns on the year receiving. He's like a running back out there at receiver. So congratulations, first team, Braden Bays. Finally, second team, we had Caleb Cloutier and Carson Coughlin. Again, that's a great accomplishment for those guys. Just role players, guys that are definitely guys that we can count on catching the ball and moving the ball down the field and helping our offense. So again, congratulations to all those guys, newcomer of the year. Brooks Perez, first team, Braden Bays, second team, Carson Coughlin and Caleb Cloutier. Awesome job.
Coach Pettibon here. Just giving a shout out to all the defensive ends. What a great group of guys to work with this year. Accolades for this year. Caleb Hamby got Defensive Lineman of the Year. Jeffrey Brown, first team all district. And Cole Durham, second team all district. Congratulations and good luck to y'all.
Hey Coach Church here. I want to recognize our defensive linemen for 2022, starting with Braden Bays. He's our defensive district newcomer of the year. Really proud of him and the work and the effort he's put in. Look forward to great things from him in the future. Luke Molina is a senior, first team defensive lineman of the year, as well as Grady Jackson, first team defensive lineman for the year. And then Big Peyton Randall, defensive second team all district. Love those guys. Gonna miss them, but looking forward to the future. Thanks.
Hey Greyhounds, this is Coach Eisenberg here, linebacker coach. What a phenomenal season. Obviously something that we'll remember for a really, really long time. Want to highlight our linebackers real quick. Going to start with two players that made our second team all-district. One made it at the defensive utility spot. That's Javier Benavides. Javi's got a bright future ahead of him. He's a guy who we know we can plug and play at a lot of different spots. Really excited to see what Javi can do in his senior year. The second one was Brendan Lavada. Lavada's been a guy around this program who also has done anything that we've asked of him. He was a JV quarterback with zero quarterback experience as a sophomore, continued to get better, was a role player last year as a junior, and then this year took off, finished with nearly 100 tackles in his senior season. Was a huge part of our football team, had an interception in the state championship, and was truly a pleasure to coach. On the first team all district, we had one linebacker selection, Mr. Will French. Big Bill is a guy who always brought the energy, always brought the juice, and just played his guts out. Another guy that does it all for the Greyhounds. Was a guy who got his role switched a lot from offense to secondary, settled at linebacker, and he was a heck of a player. Second leading tackler on the team, and just a huge part of our success. Going to miss those two seniors, Brendan and Big Bill, a ton. And then finally, the district utility player of the year, we're going to claim him here on the defensive side. He's our middle linebacker, Hut Hendricks. Hut, as a sophomore, played a ton as a freshman, but really took over at times this year as a sophomore. Our leading tackler with over 10 a game, so when you stretch that out over 16, and ended with over 150 tackles. A guy who's going to be the anchor of our defense for 2 more years, and obviously a big contributor on offense as well to get the utility player. So just love this group. It's a group that there's guys we don't mention in the accolades, guys like Leo Areola, Andy DeGonis, who just made this such a tight-knit group, and a lot of fun to coach. Looking forward to bright things in the future as well.
I'm Coach Sawyer, here to talk about the Sharks this year. Had a very productive year in the back end, and got some awards for it. So I'll start off with a big one. Houston Hendricks, District MVP, which we're going to take a lot of credit defensively for that, even though he did play a lot of offense too. But being the defensive guy, I think it's pretty much for defense. So we're going to say congrats on Houston for that. District MVP.
Hi, this is Hudson Hendricks. I get the opportunity to congratulate Houston's for all the records he broke in his Bernie High School career. The first one he broke was tackles. He had 275 tackles through his career, previously held by Elijah Marshall. Careful with that one, I'm coming for it. He also has the record for most fumbles forced and fumble recoveries. That was held by Ethan Hamby and Monty Cluck. His next one's blocked kicks and blocked punts. And then he's tied with Will Pearson on the all-time interceptions, one behind Julio Riggs. Congrats, H. Proud of you, man.
And then we get down to defensive MVP, and in the secondary, McCoy Bruce, defensive MVP. That's the whole district voted best defensive player, which is a fantastic award, and really excited about that one. And then Charlie and Cohen Wolf, both first team all district. So I think they were pretty highly regarded in the back end defensively throughout the district, and those awards show that, and really proud of y'all. Y'all had a great season, and y'all are fun to coach, and we're going to keep moving forward, keep replacing the big shoes we got to fill with those two guys, two seniors leaving, and look for a lot of big things out of you guys that are going to be seniors next year. Need your leadership, need your work ethic, following these guys' footsteps.
Hey Greyhounds, this is Coach Eisenberg here to talk about the academic awards that our 2022 Greyhound football team received. Obviously the on-field success was unprecedented, but what the Greyhounds were able to accomplish off the field was truly special as well. We've been selected as the 4A Texas State Champion for the National Football Foundation Academic Excellence Award. This is the first time that THSCA, the Texas High School Coach Association, has given this award out, and it essentially means that your team has a superior academic rating, and of all the 53 finalists in Class 4A, we were chosen as the state champion, and that puts us as a national finalist, which will be announced later in the year who the national champ of the Academic Excellence Award is. So a huge honor from the THSCA. On a more local note, there were 36 Greyhounds selected to the Academic All-District team. That means they have a GPA of 92 or higher. Not going to read all those names, but we'll put them on the screen. Really proud of our guys for getting it done in the class. And then finally, we had a whole host of Greyhounds selected for Academic All-State. Those guys go first team. Academic All-State was Jeffrey Brown. Second team representing the Greyhounds were Riley Mackerel, Carson Williams, and Cole Gentry. And honorable mentions were Sam Waters, Braden Clanner, and Houston Hendricks. So we preach about it all the time. We want to be complete student athletes. These guys, the 36 that got Academic All-District, these guys getting Academic All-State, and then as a team as a whole to receive the National Award of Academic Excellence is truly an honor and something that we as coaches are extremely proud of.
Hi, this is Coach Patton, and I just wanted to thank all of my student athletic trainers for your help and wonderful support during this incredible year. I could not have done it without y'all, and a huge special thanks to all of the seniors that I've had a pleasure of working with for 3 years now. Those seniors are Sophie Arroyo, Susanna Cobb, Crystal Cordero, Olivia Langer, and Janine Pantoja, and then the rest of the Bernie athletic training staff.
And so to finish up for the awards, we're going to move to the team awards. These awards are things that we value as a coaching staff. These awards are voted on by the high school coaches, and then we present an offensive and defensive player for these awards. So I'm going to go through these and kind of explain what they are. They're pretty self-explanatory. But servant leadership, that's something we look for and we really promote within our program. Fighting Heart Award, obviously someone who shows a lot of grit and a lot of fight through the season. The Energy Award, the Energy Bus is something we talk about quite a bit, of having a great attitude. We don't allow energy vampires, so there's a few players that set that tone for us. The Hard Hat, obviously hard-working, getting after it type guys that do the dirty work. They don't always get all the glory, but they work really hard for the team. And then finally, the Brotherhood Award. You know, that's what our motto, obviously, and what these players actually voted on our motto. The motto isn't something we decided as coaches or a word we forced on them. This was voted on by our team, and that's why it's our motto. So to have this award is a big deal as well. So these are more character awards, not just the best player or the best stats, but something we're really looking for out of our team.
Our offensive recipient of the Servant Leadership Award is Max Migliozzi. Max is the definition of a Greyhound. You have been a big part of our culture, a bigger part than you may ever give yourself credit for, because you're such a humble guy, but it's way more than just holding the door. It's being the first out on the field. It became a competition to try to beat you to practice. So supportive of everybody around you, just a big part of everything that we do here in this program, and a great example for the younger guys beneath you on what it is to be a good teammate and to be a servant leader.
Coach Eisenberg back here. I'm going to talk about our defensive recipient for the Servant Leadership Award. These two guys split the vote because they embody our team motto, which is Brotherhood, and they certainly both have servant hearts. Our defensive recipients are Leo Areola and Andy DeGonis. Leo and Andy, I mean, they embody servant leadership to the T. These are ultimate teammates. They had their teammates' back. They had each other's back. Our linebacker group and defense as a whole knew these guys were going to be ultimate teammates. They were going to show up at practice every day, hoping to make each other better, hoping to make the whole defense better, and we would not have been who we were without Leo and Andy.
Hey guys, Coach Hogan again. I'm going to talk quickly about TJ DeMint, our Fighting Heart winner for offense. TJ, like I said in the previous segment, he was our utility player of the year for the district. He did it all. He played receiver, he played running back, he whitewashed Coach Hendrick's fence, he walked my dog, he babysat the Shannons. TJ is a guy that just gave his heart and soul to the team. And it really starts for him, I know, and how hard he works off the field and in the off season. Everything from being in the weight room to do our normal football workouts to the hours he puts in before and after school working hurdles. It all has paid off for him in a great way. So TJ, proud of you. Thank you again for everything you put into the team.
Okay, this award is for the offensive fighting heart, and when we say this person, you're going to immediately think, yeah, this person is a battler all the time. Always kept everybody going at each other as hard as they could. Really iron sharpens iron type of guy. He's going to be very successful, and this is Riley Mackerel. So Riley, we thank you for your fighting heart and that everything you gave to the Greyhounds.
I'm here to talk about the Fighting Heart Award for the defense. We could narrow it down. Let's talk about what fighting heart means. Fighting heart to me is somebody who lays it all out on the line every time. He's going to give you everything he's got, and he's going to fight with everything he has to make sure we're successful defensively, and sometimes do the work that's hard to do, that's not fun, that doesn't get a lot of credibility. But we know, we celebrate in film, and they know the job that they're doing, and so does everybody around them. The first one I'm going to talk about is Luke Molina. He played D-tackle for us. Luke had a absolutely amazing season, really stepped up this year as a senior, and I think he's sums up what we want out of a fighting heart. A guy who saw a role, he took the role, and he really embraced it and dominated throughout the year at that spot. The other one is Brennan Levada. A lot of things Brennan did this year that he was able to add to us at outside backer. Some of that toughness, some of that kind of that grittiness and that attitude that he brought to the table really gave us a lot with the Fighting Heart Award, and it was really hard to narrow, and they both deserve it, and as well as other kids. These two really were backbones of our defense.
Our offensive recipient for the Hard Hat Award is Weston Richter. Weston was a great addition to the tight end team. Broke a face mask in the middle of the season. No purple paint left on the top of his helmet. Just an extremely physical player. Came at you as hard as he could and did his job really well. So we're very proud of you. Thank you for your efforts this year, and that hard hat mentality is going to be good for you going forward. So good job, Weston.
Howdy, boys and girls. Here to celebrate the hard hat for 2022. I'm not here to clean. I'm not here to do the laundry. We're here to work. Big Bill French, Jeff Brown, love you guys. Have a great year. Go Birdie.
Okay, this award is for the Energy Award for the offensive side of the ball, and somebody that always brought it every single day. Whenever we needed a spark, always had it in them. Brings energy throughout the school the entire day, not just at football. And our Energy Award guy, a guy that lights everybody else's fire, is Sam Waters.
Hey guys, Coach Eisenberg here, going to talk about the defensive recipient for one of the defensive recipients for the Energy Award. This was a split vote. Coach Sawyer's going to talk about the other recipient, but one of them is Hudson Hendricks. Hut, if you have ever seen Hut compete at anything he does, it is full throttle at all times. Hut gives everything he has to this program, to this team, and I mean, he is a guy, if you ever got in the way of one of Hudson Hendricks' fist pumps, you were going to be concussed. You would be out for the game. Hut brings the energy, brings the juice, and you have to as a neck roll linebacker like Hut. So we love it. Hudson Hendricks Energy Award.
All right, the Energy Award. Okay, we got this, one of the people I'm going to be talking about today, the Energy Award. What that means is every day he shows up, he's in a good mood, he sets the tone for practice and the games, but a lot of people can get up for the games, but this kid showed up to practice every day ready to go, ready to work. and that's Caleb Hamby. And I can't think of anybody that deserves it more than he does. He's had a great career here. He actually is this season set the season sack record with 11 this year, which is a school record in a season. That contributed to his total of 16 sacks in his career, and that is a school record also. So he has now become the Lawrence Taylor of the Bernie Greyhounds. So congrats, Hamby, you deserve it. Thanks for bringing that heat every day.
So we're here to present the Brotherhood Award. This was voted on by the coaches, and for the offensive recipient of our 2022 Brotherhood Award goes to Carson Williams. Carson, congratulations.
Thank you, Coach.
So now we want to hear from you. So this award, Brotherhood, what this means, you tell us what this means to you, and then what it means to the team.
I mean, I've got two brothers at home, you know, so I've definitely grew up with brothers, and coming here my sophomore year, I mean, getting thrown into football was probably the best thing for me coming here, because met everyone was super welcoming and stuff, and I felt at place and at home here. And then just growing with that group for the next 3 years and everything, it was unreal, and just to depend on each other and just rely on one another for everything was awesome. And then this year I think that brotherhood really carried us far, because we didn't have a doubt in anyone's mind about anyone on our team, and I think that's what just really gave us the edge on a lot of teams this year.
Well, Carson, you definitely exemplify this award. You're the type guy that we want in our program. Not only are you a great player, you're a great young man, you have a great attitude, and you basically spread joy and energy to everybody. So congratulations on the award. It's very well deserved.
Thank you, Coach.
You bet.
Yes, sir.
So next, for the Brotherhood Award, we moved to the defensive side of the ball, where we had a tie. And so the first recipient for the 2022 Brotherhood Award for the defensive side of the ball is Cole Gentry. So Cole, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, well deserved. So talk to us about what this award means to you, and then talk to us about what the word brotherhood means to you.
Yeah, first I'll talk about what the word means. I mean, I don't think this team would be the same without going through the brotherhood that we had. I mean, we would have, from group chats to us hanging out everywhere outside of football, and this is all outside of football. I mean, that makes for a big difference during the season and stuff. We're all so much closer, and playing together since we were in 7th grade just for our senior class, that's where I mostly see the brotherhood. I mean, we've been talking about it since we were however young, and just what we wanted to do, and I mean, we would do anything for each other. And then I see different things about even out of other sports, and we all come back to football, and man, we're all just so close. And then the award means a lot to me, because I mean, I try my best to be a good teammate for the most part. I mean, I think that makes the biggest difference in a team as a whole, and especially with me getting hurt this year, it was obviously I had a different role for most of the season, so I tried to be the best teammate I could. So I'm glad I got this award. It means a lot to me, and I think the brotherhood word in total, again, is a big reason for our success this year.
Well, we agree with that, and I just want to thank you and on behalf of our coaching staff for being such a great teammate. This award couldn't go to a better young man. You are a tremendous teammate. Everything that we want our program to be, you exemplify. You know, and moving forward, I can't wait to see what you do when you graduate from here and where you go. And like you said, you know, you were a starter and you got hurt, and that's a really tough position to be in. And the way you handled that and responded, again, just it showed what type of guy you are. And so again, well deserved, and we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. And for our final Brotherhood Award, we have Houston Hendricks in here. So Houston, congratulations. You and Cole split the vote for the defensive side Brotherhood Award. So we want to just ask you, what does this award mean to you, and then what does the word brotherhood mean to you for this team?
Yeah, well, I'm very thankful to be or to win the Brotherhood Award. You know, the Brotherhood Award to me means, you know, being selfless, and what brotherhood means to me is being selfless for your teammates. And so I'm very honored to win this on behalf of my teammates and my coaches, to know that, you know, this team was very special to me, and I want to do everything for this team. And it showed how far we went and how close we were as a unit, especially on defense, but especially as a whole team.
Awesome. Well, again, we're thankful for you. This award means a lot to us. This brand came from you guys, from the players, and it's fun to see the brand play out. And I think from all you guys who've won and said something similar, like, you know, we play for the brand. And I think when people watch us play, they see something different, and that's really special. So congratulations for winning this. You've earned it. You've done a great job over the several years, so thank you.
Thank you.
So to finish up the award ceremony, we again just want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to the players, thank you to the parents, thank you to the GABC, for administration, for everybody that supports football. Football is such a big undertaking. There's so many pieces of it that go in to make the whole, and so we're just grateful for all the pieces to make this team. Again, what a special year. A saying we had was, a humble warrior is tough to beat, and he's easy to cheer for. And every time I see these guys and I see these kids, I feel like we have a bunch of humble warriors on our team. So again, 2022 is a year for the record books, and we're ultra excited about 2023.